Hey guys, how you doing? We're out in the deck. 17th day, 3-day week. Going to the car store tomorrow. My ashtray. Cowpote fruit. Love it. Doing a fear-mongering radio tonight. We're gonna walk around the lake after dinner. She wanted to do it. I said, no, let's do it after dinner. We only got to get up till 8 o'clock. Let's choke one up, shall we? Lean and listen. This is my Gizmo hat. Gizmo put a hole in it about 5 years ago. In St. Martin, I wanted to name the dog Gizmo, but she said no. Next male cat we get, I'm gonna call him Gizmo, Elvis, or Meatloaf. Beautiful day to be alive. Having a good time. Tonight's the brown shirts. He's back in the saddle. Tater, I guess, was someplace. I saw the title, Man Down, whatever. He's hanging around. We only fan. So, anyways, I'm gonna do a fear-mongering radio tonight. Probably ought to be done by the time this comes up. So we all know this show, again, broke 100. I'm like, wow. Tater, you're a Navy man. Tell the truth. You can the podcast. I saw it, your 4-minute video. Denying your accountability. Coming on the show. Saving trolls. It is what it is. I know you don't want to admit you came on, but tonight, the brown shirts will be in the building. Claim you won't be there. We know you'll be there. You'll have it in your ear. Having the time of your life. See your uncle. Random exposure. Private channel again. He turned into a troll channel, bitching one about Old Man Nation. It's a good video. It's too bad he privated, but Santa Claus was down there. It wasn't you. Santa Claus knows it was you. He's just protecting his friend. But I'll do an audio tonight, and we'll explain that behavior. I'm using the background fear-mongering radio. You called into the show. Just admit it. There's no shame. Just like with your sister pledging her love to Sarasota Tim and moving in on Tampa J. I saw that one. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? It was you who called in the show. You had a few extra beers, had some Pass Blue Ribbon, Black Label, found the number. Santa Claus couldn't find it. What's his name? I've been talking to him in a while. Casey Grits didn't call in. Hopefully he calls in tonight. But just admit it, man. But to do a 4-minute video, deny Billy's accountability, like the fearless leader. He's talking to somebody right away out of his mouth. I'm not on that list of Jeffrey Epstein. He didn't ask you that. It's like someone's missing a purse. I don't have it. Where is it then, right? Again, all the MAGA people are getting inside out. It's kind of hilarious. Nuking them all. Idiots and fools. It's all made up lies, right? Well, then your girl Maxwell should be released, right? Like I said, they all expected their comfort food. What did they get? Hot dogs and beans and water. But we'll see what the brown shirts tonight have to say about that behavior. You'll be there. Don't worry about that. But come on. Just admit, you called into the show. There's nothing wrong with calling in the show. Saving trolls. Your uncle won't call the show, being exposed. He's too chicken. You go to BlindViews. That's the way he hears it because he can't see, right? I still love it when he was using his cane, right? He got kicked out of the mall. Dinger, you lied. You called the show. I might do a song on the I can still do song, but just can't download them. But Dinger lies. See what it gives me. It's not a very Christian thing to be doing. Sitting there doing a whole video and pissing and moaning about it. You're supposedly alleged to the Navy, man. Navy people tell the truth. I know you want to sit there and deny it, and you got Carl down there giving you right in a hall pass. It was a great call. You were all up, but you had a great time. I one of my better calls, my podcast in the 15 years. One of my best calls I think I've ever had from a person. First time, a little tipsy. Sitting in the garage, calling out Bear and Exposure, your uncle. You know, singing YMCA. Just an epic call. Oh. But tonight will be your uncle will be all tatted up. Ace Frehley will be live and in person. Speaking of that, I saw that Steve Miller Band is canceling the rest of his tour because it claims that all the stuff going on in the weather. It's like, shut up. Maybe you're not selling tickets. It's like, really? We'll come to the Minnesota State Fair. I'll be at the car show tomorrow. Maybe I'll see it. We'll put them up on this Fish and also the Adventure Channel, right? It's not a very Christian thing to be doing. What would your Navy friends say about you lying in a video? I mean, it's proof that that was you. I know you want to make up lies, and you want to be loyal to the king because you come on the enemies, cross the line. You don't want to piss off the king, do you? I mean, they'll probably talk about it tonight. You'll get all mad, had to go back and forth. I mean, I've wooed over the tired Santa Claus, Man in the Moon, Casey Grit's now you. Ford will get Bear and Exposure on. He'll talk about it capitulating to his wife. If he's going to capitulate to his wife, he better do it in a public setting because we know what will happen. She'll become enraged. If he does it while walking in the woods somewhere, we'll never see him again. So we know you have your loyalty. We know you're loyal to BlindViews, the brown shirts. You know, it's the way it is, man. But it's not a lie, just as long as you believe it to be the truth. Okay, that's all there is to it. As long as you, hey, not a lie, right? You can call on the show. Just cop to it. Call in again, man. I thought it was a great call. Calling into a podcast, a real podcast, none of this peer-to-peer behavior and people looking down at the chat room and, like tonight when the king will be live, whatever says to him, gives him money. It's like Carpetbagger will have total silence for 30 to a minute until someone says something or gives him money. Wonder Hussy will just ramble on until she sees money, and then she'll just ramble on. People at her live stream dictates who speaks to her in the chat room. I'm talk person that calls in or what I'm thinking about the music. But that was probably the podcast of my career. Coming on and just being loosey-goosey in the she shed, hanging out, talking about Timmy, ripping on Bear and Exposure, talking with Santa Claus. I thought it was epic as hell. I know you want to have deniability, accountability, but don't worry, the king will not won't get overly mad. It's your voice. You called in on my phone, came through the mixer. You called in if you're Mongering Radio. We know you'll be there with the brown shirts. You'll be there giving them money. I mean, look at you. You got to buy me a coffee. You're an e-beggar. You're supposed to be Republican. I mean, I'm a Republican. I work for a living. I don't ask for anything. I ask for a raise. There always to it. Qualify for a pension. September 1st. $2,800 a month. Applied there. Got it. No one gives me anything. I earned this thing, my job, when you had they gave you like points or something when the company got sold and got bought out. I had like $1,800 in cash, and I bought this. She took the rest vacation, and I saw the rest of it. But don't lie. What I say, it's not a very Christian thing to be doing. Not very military. I don't know what your boss would say about that behavior. That you're telling bold-faced lies. Mm-hmm. I'll be at the car show tomorrow. And doing something while you're listening to BlindViews live stream. Well, you'll be there. You'll have it in your ear. Talking to them. So, I don't know. Don't be ashamed to have fun on the show. Just because your buddy, BlindViews, that's what he hears it, walk on the cane, Ace Frehley, rode hard, play by wet, a wannabe biker, looks like he's 80 years old, you know, protecting better exposure. Don't worry, the brown shirts will be there for you. Mm-hmm. Covering for the hunch. Donald J. Lying then or lying now, right? So, I'm just curious. Do a video on that. What the hunch? Slouch. Who's gonna give out all this stuff, the list? Where is it? You gonna tell us about that or not? Are you gonna protect him? He's a draft dodge, remember that. You're a legendary Navy man. What are we having? Problem with lying. Not good, but yeah, I really appreciate coming on the show. It was a lot of fun. Again, my better podcast I've ever have, on the fly, calling in, just having fun, turning it loose. You know? I love this stuff. It's Cowpote approved, sugar free. Good old ashtray right here. What? Dinger? Just tell the truth. Come on. Don't know what the king has to say. The brown shirt. The leader, Ace Frehley. You know? He'll play his guitar tonight. He'll look back, head will go back and forth. My name comes up. He'll be lying, just like the president's doing. The hunch, Donald J. What the list? Calling them any idiots and fools. You know, they get their comfort food. They got hot dogs and beans. Mm-hmm. Just capitulate. Just like your uncle's got to capitulate to his wife. Living a lie of a marriage. Okay? So I appreciate again coming on. And I wish you would just tell the truth. Say, hey, listen, it was me. I came on the show. I saved a troll. I had the time of my life. Just not cool to lie. I'm disappointed in your behavior. But I will have fun at the car show tomorrow. Those will be up later. And there'll be some good old, probably some javelins in there. Be some Impalas on there. It's a great time at this Minnesota State Fairgrounds. I got a free ticket. They sent me one because I signed up for something, so I'm like, that's cool. I got two of them, so if someone walk up, I'll give them a free ticket. So anyways, you guys. Dinger, don't be a liar. Don't be a liar. Okay? So, enjoy the brown shirts tonight. See, they talk about Donald J. Trump and the hoax, right? So, cheers to telling the truth, man. But it's not a lie as long as you believe the truth. Are you lying then or lying now? I'm gonna take my dogs for a walk. Go poop your walk. And then do Fearmonger Radio. So hope you enjoyed the video, Dinger. Hope you're calling again. I really do. Too bad Carl's lying for you. He knows it was him. I don't know. It's YouTube drama. I'll probably get to 1,000 before you. Guaranteed. I'll come down to Jacksonville. We'll hang out on the beach. It's not a very fun town. Not at all. You don't walk on the beach at night. New York Dam, where we live that, do a triple treat in the Denny's. It's a video of the year. You look like you had to poop your pants with your little brother. One of my favorite videos you did. Look scared as hell. All right, Navy man. See you in the high seas. Thank you for coming on the podcast. Hope you come again. We're on the Action 4. The Gizmo hat from St. Martin. Nice cigar. Full of sour cream. There it is. See you later. Dinger, it's not a very good thing to be lying, okay? We know you were there. Thank you for coming on. Bitch, please enjoy the BlindViews and the brown shirts tonight. See you later. Cowpote out.